All right, we're going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, sorry, I was just trying to record my screen so I can hear you talk. Too blessed to be stressed, Alex. How you doing? Yeah, I'm interested to sell. That sounds like a plan, but I can make a yes or no decision. It just depends on what that number is, young man. Last time I checked, that's me. I'm ready to sell if the price is fair. I mean, I can't give you my house. I'm pretty reasonable, I think. I know you guys got to make some kind of money, but I can't just give it away. Well, in all fairness, one of your colleagues did call me, but I'm open to sell. Wouldn't mind selling the house if the price is right. It's a good question. Just a couple of things I like new. I like to. I'm a mover and a shaker. I like to think I'm a mover and a shaker, and you know, um, wouldn't mind going out to a more of a rural house where I can pee off my deck and ain't nobody can see me but them deer. You know, yeah, and maybe I can even could even poop off my deck if I wanted to. You know what I mean? I'm a weirdo that would do that. Actually, would be a big deal. I like that kind of freedom. I don't. I live right by the airport actually, and so I value not being a sex offender. So I'm not going to do that. So nobody has to. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to see that. Do you want to poop outside too? I mean, it's not that bad. I got a bidet on my toilet inside, so it's. I mean, it's. I just like to have the opportunity. I don't like being in the city, man. I'm right by the airport. It's loud. It stinks. If I'm gonna smell something bad, I'd rather smell my poop outside than the jet fuel. You know what I mean? Like that's just a kind of I'm just that kind of weird. So I just differences in life, man. I want to get some chickens. I want to see deer. I just want to be able to. I really would pee off my deck. I probably wouldn't poop, but I really would. And I just want to be able to do that with liberty. And I'm not doing that here. So again, I'm on my house. It's not that bad. I mean, it's got a couple of updates, but I mean, it's not 2025 ready, but I mean, it's a good condition. It's got good bones, and I think you could do well with it. And so, give me a fair price to go. Again, I think I'm ready. I I think I'm ready because I'm not, I want to move to a new season. You know what I mean? I want to move to that other house, and it's not just about defecating and urinating out in the wind. It's not just about that. I just like the tranquility. Uh, it'd be nice to move. Be nice to move. Yeah, my favorite book says there's a time for everything under the sun, and I think it's now. My time and season in this house has been good. It's been enjoyed, but something about me, man, I just feel a tug out to relocate outside of the city. I think I know what my house is worth. I mean, I think it would resell for $450,000. Obviously, not if I listed it now, I'm probably not going to get that, but I think I have a decent idea. Um, if you want to buy it and we can come to a fair price, I'm here to talk to you, man. I'm here to make a deal. I'd like to get $317,497. I pulled it out of my rear end. I get a lot of things from there. I'd probably talk to a guy like this if he called me and tried to, if I felt like he was trying to scam me out of my house. I'm not saying you're trying to scam me out of my house, but I mean, I've done sales, man. I've done sales before. And so like this would probably be more of a conversation with the solar guy, not the home buyer guy. Yeah. But that's okay. You can laugh. I would laugh too. I would make it. I'd build rapport over that because I mean, like I'm from a family that talks about pooping and farting pretty much daily. Oh no, my mom does. Yeah, my mom, that's a staple topic. Um, but yeah, no, that's. I mean, I think you're doing okay. You're engaging me. You're listening. You're asking the right questions. When in doubt, process it out. What's the price? Yeah, and so like I don't know if I'm trying to be like the guy with the house by the airport, the old guy that took selfies. You know what I mean? I'm trying to draw some affinity because he was unreasonable on his price. And he wanted to go out and play. I think he said play his drums out in the front. Yeah, I don't care about drums. Yeah, you know what I mean. And so he was not. He had some motivation, but he wasn't urgent. And so his driver was not so much like he's in distress. When you get somebody in distress, it's not gonna like. I mean, they're really in distress. It's not gonna be hard for you to pick up on it. Like Tyree, like this, like this in Crosby. Yeah, yeah, she was distressed. Uh, no, but like, so I had a duplex in South Carolina that I bought subject to, and for example, property taxes are paid in arrears. And I knew one of my tenants, the lease was coming to an end, and I didn't have a property manager. And if I had a property manager, I would have had no money in cash flow. I would have had nothing. And so it's like, man, and I was in Texas, and I was like, this is not hard. And then I got a tax bill saying that the property taxes went from like $1,200 to like over $5,000 a year because it's not a primary residence. And at that point, I was without a property manager with just the taxes. I had to pay with two tenants in there paying above market rent. I was paying $40 a month to own the house. And it's like, why would anybody do this? This doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And so, with that being said, um, I was motivated. And so when I had people that were interested to buy the house, I communicated that I was like, okay, let's make a deal happen here. You know what I mean? And when they ran the numbers didn't work, and so nobody wanted to buy it. And so I happened to find success where the seller bought the house back from me. Yeah, the guy I bought it from, who I had to evict, who gave me a hard time, who was a nightmare of a man to work with, bought it back from me, and he inherited this. And he actually listed it for sale. It's still for sale right now, at like 190 grand, and he's never gonna get that. Yeah, he burned me pretty hard, but he got burned back. And I wasn't trying to be spiteful or vindictive. It just happened to be the timing of the whole thing. When he saw my thing and reached out to me, and because I listed it for sale a bunch of places, and I had put two tenants in there, and one of the guys was about to leave, and the property taxes just got raised up, and they hadn't been escrowed yet. So, um, I think like the month after he took the house back, the one of the tenants left, and the taxes went up. Yeah, and then he listed it for sale as a motivated seller. Yeah. So there's that. So I'm gonna stop this, and that's the jam. But